Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Ineos tracks down a replacement for Amorim from Italy, and Unai Emery shares his thoughts on the Marcus Rashford loanee. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Man United already scouting an Amorim replacement from Italy. Good grief, it's barely been a few months, and already the bigwigs at Ineos are reportedly itching to give Ruben Amorim the boot at Manchester United. Word on the street, or rather, whispers from Spain, suggest they've got their eyes on a proper seasoned gaffer to take over, Massimiliano Allegri. The Italian, who's been twiddling his thumbs since leaving Juventus last season, could be in line for a dramatic swoop to Old Trafford. Allegri's no stranger to the spotlight, mind you. This bloke's got a trophy cabinet that'd make any manager green with envy 6 Serie A titles, no less. 5 of those came during his stint at Juventus, with the other nabbed at AC Milan. He's a proper winner, the sort of chap who knows how to get the job done, which might just be the tonic United need after Amorim's rocky start. But hold your horses. Swapping the young gun for this old hand might not be the magic fix United fans are hoping for. Allegri's a fan of the 3-5-2 setup, same as Amorim, with wingbacks instead of proper wingers. That's a bit of a pickle, considering United's squad is chock full of players who don't quite fit that mold. Could be a case of out of the frying pan and into the fire, if you ask me. Then there's the question of whether Allegri's still got the Midas touch. Sure, he's bagged 6 Scudettos, but the last one was back in the 2018-2019 season, which feels like a lifetime ago in football terms. Some reckon his best days might be behind him, with Italian football slipping out of his grasp in recent years. Bit of a gamble for United, this one. For now, it's all speculation. It's got the Red Devils faithful properly gobsmacked. Ineos seem dead set on shaking things up, and if Allegri does rock up, it'll be a right turn up for the books. Whether he can steady the ship or just sink it further remains to be seen. Unai Emery gives his take on Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, the talented English striker, has officially joined Aston Villa on loan from Manchester United. This deal was sealed in early February 2025 and will run until the end of the 2024-2025 season. It's a proper shift in Rashford's career, considering he was once a key figure at Old Trafford. The loan includes an option for Aston Villa to make Rashford's move permanent for a fee of £40 million come season's end. On top of that, Villa have agreed to cover most of Rashford's wages, starting at a minimum of 75%, potentially rising to 90% depending on performance bonuses. This financial arrangement shows Villa's determination to get the best out of the lad. Rashford's move to Villa Park came about due to a situation at Manchester United. Under boss Ruben Amorim, he found himself out of the starting 11 more often than not. With inconsistent form and stiff competition up front, he reckoned it was time to look elsewhere for a decent run of games. Rashford himself made it clear he fancied a fresh challenge. After years at Manchester United, the club where he came up through the ranks, he felt the need to shake things up a bit. Aston Villa, with their ambitious plans under Unai Emery, seemed just the ticket for him. When asked about the possibility of signing Rashford permanently at the end of the season, Unai Emery offered a cautious yet upbeat response. "I'm very happy with what Marcus has brought to our team so far. He's a player with outstanding quality, hard work, and a positive spirit. As for whether we'll make him permanent, it's too early to decide. We're focused on each match, maximizing his contribution, and seeing how he develops with us." Since arriving at Aston Villa, Rashford has shown signs of a proper resurgence. In his first few matches, he's already bagged goals and laid on assists. His efforts have kept Villa in the mix at the top end of the Premier League table, proving he's still got what it takes to be a top-notch forward. Rashford's quick, direct style of play has slotted in nicely with Unai Emery's tactics. Emery's known for his organized yet adaptable approach, and Rashford looks right at home in the setup. The Villa faithful have been chuffed with his graft on the pitch too. Emery stressed that any final call on Rashford would come after chats with the club and the player himself at the right moment. He added that the main thing now is that Rashford's enjoying his football at Villa Park. That's the priority for keeping the team ticking over. For the time being, Rashford and Aston Villa are all about keeping the good vibes going this season. With his form on the up, Rashford seems to have rediscovered his mojo. For Villa fans, having him around is a breath of fresh air, and they're hoping he'll stick around for the long haul. The lad's not just brought his boots, but a bit of that proper English flair we all love, tearing down the wing like he's chasing the last pint at the pub. Emery's got him playing with a spring in his step, and you can see the Villa gaffers chuffed to bits with how he's settled in. The supporters are already dreaming of a permanent stay, picturing Rashford as the hometown hero lifting trophies under the Holt end. What do you reckon about Unai Emery's take on this? Will he make Marcus Rashford a permanent fixture in the summer transfer window? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button for the video. Andre Onana set to depart as a French keeper stands ready to claim the crown. David De Gea was nothing short of a legend between the sticks for Manchester United, guarding the goal like a loyal knight for over 10 years. But when his time came to an end, he left as a free agent before last season, leaving behind big boots to fill. Enter Andre Onana, who arrived from Inter Milan with a hefty price tag and high hopes to take over the Spaniards' throne. Yet, the Cameroonian has been more of a riddle than a rock, his performances swaying like the winds. In the Premier League this season, Onana has stood tall in 27 matches, managing 7 clean sheets, like a warrior holding a line. But his save rate sits at a modest 65%, and he's stumbled thrice, letting errors slip through his gloves that ended in goals. For the Old Trafford faithful, who've long been spoiled by De Gea's heroics, Onana hasn't quite won their hearts. His inconsistency has left fans yearning for a keeper they can truly chant for. Now, whispers from across the sea, courtesy of Italian outlet Milan Live, suggest Manchester United are plotting a change. They're ready to wave goodbye to Onana and turn their gaze toward AC Milan star Mike Maignan. The Frenchman, with his flair and finesse, could be the new guardian the Red Devils need to restore pride in their goal. Maignan's tale at AC Milan is reaching a crossroads. With just 16 months left on his contract, the talks to extend his stay at San Siro have stalled like a carriage in the mud. The Rossoneri might lose their prize keeper by season's end, and Manchester United are poised to swoop in like hawks on the hunt. At 29 years old, Maignan brings a touch of Gallic elegance to the pitch. Since arriving from LOSC Lille, he's helped Milan lift the Scudetto and the Supercoppa Italiana, trophies that shine like treasures in a king's vault. Earning £57,000 a week, a modest sum for a man of his talents, agreeing terms with United should be as smooth as a waltz at a grand ball. But this season, Maignan hasn't been flawless. He mirrored Onana's 3 errors leading to goals and even gifted a penalty to the opposition, a rare slip for a man of his caliber. Still, with 10 clean sheets and a 70% save rate in 27 Serie A outings, he's proven his worth under the Italian sun. Back in Manchester, Altay Bayender lingers as Onana's understudy, a quiet shadow yet to challenge for the spotlight. The Turkish keeper hasn't rattled Onana's cage, leaving United's goal a one-man show. Bringing in fresh blood like Maignan could spark a proper duel for the #1 jersey, a battle fit for the theater of dreams. Yet, some wonder if United's path should veer elsewhere. Under Ruben Amorim's reign, the Red Devils might seek a younger soul to tend their net, someone to grow with the club's ambitions rather than a seasoned star like Maignan. After all, in football, as in life, youth often carries the promise of a brighter tomorrow. So, the question hangs in the air like smoke over a bustling pub. Will Maignan don United's colors, or will Amorim chase a different dream? As the season rolls on, the Old Trafford crowd waits, their hopes pinned on a keeper who can rise to the occasion and maybe, just maybe, bring back the glory days. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.